VBS Day 2. Yeah, I'm gonna need my dancers up here because we have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. Can I get you guys to come up to the altar? We're gonna do something different. Even I don't know what the surprise is, so I'm a little excited too. I need everyone up here, everyone to the front. Okay, are you guys ready? We're gonna count down from 3, okay? And apparently something's gonna happen. I'm excited too, okay? Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I guess they're not here yet. Maybe they didn't hear. I'm gonna do it one more time. We're gonna count from 10 this time. Are you guys ready? Okay, you guys gotta help me count. I forget my numbers. Can you guys help me out? Okay, we're gonna count. Actually, we're gonna count from 5. Okay, are you guys ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow! Okay, we're gonna sing and we're gonna dance. Are you guys ready? Let's go! Okay, everyone say bye to our friend. Wow, you guys are really good dancers. Thank you to my dancers. Can I get a round of applause for my dancers? Wow, thank you. And a round of applause for our friend. Wow. I saw you guys dancing. You guys were grooving. Okay. So before we begin, I know some of you were here for VBS yesterday, so I'm going to go to you guys, and I want you guys to tell me some of your favorite things that happened yesterday. Okay, so raise your hand if you're willing to share with everyone. Okay, I had a hand raised up here. What was your favorite thing about VBS yesterday? What's your favorite thing?
I shared with Remy and Adonis.
Wow, okay. Anyone else? Okay.
When I eat, I was hungry, but I was having so much fun yesterday.
Oh, you're having so much fun? Oh, you have something to say? Do you guys see something? I didn't see anything. There's something behind me? Like, I'll get to that later. Hi to my virtual friends. Hello. Did you guys have fun yesterday? Yeah, I hope you guys have fun today too. I love your hats. It's so cute. I love it. There's something there? There's nothing there. What are you guys talking about? I don't see anything. Okay. Oh, well. I'll start off again. Hello, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lighthouse Keeper Abby, and we're back for another adventure on Adventure Island. Oh, hello, little friend. I didn't know you were here. Hi. Wait, what was your name again? I always forget. I'm sorry. What was your name?
My name is Beacon, remember?
Your name is what?
Beacon.
Pecan? That's a weird name for a bird, don't you think?
No, not pecan, it's beacon.
It's what?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm good.
Never mind. Were you reading more Professor Luminari's journal?
I sure was, and you'll never guess what I read.
That his nickname was Wiki?
Wiki? What's that? Wiki.
Yes, that's what lighthouse keepers used to be called because they had to light the wicks for huge candles.
A very strange name. It's almost as weird as naming a bird Carrot or Beacon. Oh, Bacon. That's what I said. Bacon. I don't know Beacon. That's a weird name. But I think the weirdest name I ran to was when I was doing a lighthouse up in Chile, and there was a dog named Zolo, and he would like run after his tail, and then he would keep running in circles, and then it was really weird. What do you think?
Did you find anything in Professor Lamar's journal?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I got a little sidetracked. Sorry. Okay, explorers, I actually did find something in Professor Luminari's journal, so I'm gonna need you guys to listen really closely, because this is important. It'll help us find the next infinity lantern. So, he wrote, "Tomorrow is my last day on the island. I've not met my replacement yet, but I hope he or she enjoys the island." That's me. It's a great place if you like sand, salt water, getting a tan, and acquiring a bad allergy to feathers. Achoo! I sure won't miss this crazy bird that always tries to land in my hair every day. I shoo it away, but it always comes back. Achoo! I guess I didn't have to actually write achoo, but achoo! Crazy bird! Wait a minute. Is Professor Luminari talking about you? Surely not, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I do hear music. Don't you hear that?
Hear what?
The Adventure Island musicians.
Good idea. I'm gonna need my dancers up here, but I'm gonna talk to you, bird, because you're acting a little suspicious. And I want you all to come up here and we're gonna dance one more time to some music. Are you guys ready? Let's dance.
Each new day is another day. We will praise you for all you've done, for sending us your son to light up the world. Arise, shine, for your light has come. Arise, shine, for your light has come. And the glory of the
shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no. I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no. I'm gonna let it shine. Jesus says to me, let your light shine bright for the world to see. Guess who gets all the praise when they see my good deeds? It's all about Christ, it's not about me. 'Cause I'm just a little light, but I burn with the power of the sun's light. All the night lights in the air, let His love shine bright for the world to see. I'm just a little light, but I burn with the power of the sun's light. All the night lights in the air, let His love shine bright for the world to see. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. I'm gonna let it shine. Jesus says to me, let your light shine bright for the world to see. Guess who gets all the praise when they see my good deeds? It's all about Christ, it's not about me. 'Cause I'm just a little light, but I burn with the power of the sun's light. All the night lights in the air, let His love shine bright for the world to see. I'm just a little light, but I burn with the power of the sun's light. All the night lights in the air, let His love shine bright for the world to see. I'm just a little light, but I burn with the power of the sun's light. All the night lights in the air, let His love shine bright for the world to see. I'm just a little light, but I burn with the power of the sun's light. All the night lights in the air, let His love shine bright for the world to see.
Wow, I think that's my new favorite song. That was good. Did you guys like that song? We're gonna have to play that one again, just for me though, because I'm gonna dance to it. That was a pretty good song. Okay, I'm gonna need you all to get in your seats now. Oh, I'm gonna need you to sit down. Okay, now, that was some great music, Pecan, but that didn't distract me. Were you the bird that was trying to nest in Professor Luminari's hair?
Yes, that was me.
I knew it. Nothing gets by me. My only question is, why? Why were you doing that?
Did you ever see Professor Luminari's hair? I don't know what kind of shampoo he uses, but it would have made a perfect nest.
Okay, that's a little strange, but you're a bird, so I guess that makes sense. But that's not important. Right now, we need to talk about the second lantern. Do you guys remember what the first lantern was that we found? Love. So now we need to find the second infinity lantern.
Yes, we'll need another one of Professor Luminari's riddles to help us locate it on the map.
Okay, I think I've got the riddle here, so I'm gonna need you guys to listen. Hopefully this time it won't be about a bird trying to nest in people's hair. I'm looking at you. Okay, so I'm gonna need you guys to listen. Take off your sandals. A bush and a fire helps in the search for the lantern to acquire. Not too far from you is the lantern of trust, with a light that won't blow out from gale or gust. It's pretty interesting.
Interesting. It seems to be another clue for a story to explore.
Yes, the lantern of trust. Take off your sandals. Something about a bush and a fire? That doesn't sound safe. I don't know. This sounds almost like it could be from a fairy tale. This is kind of crazy.
I don't think so. As far as I could tell, Professor Luminari only dealt with facts and actual events.
Any brush or fires on this island, or should we consult the history books? This is confusing.
No brush fires that I ever seen. Perhaps he wants us to look in your reference book again.
Oh, great idea. You make poultry everywhere so proud. So just stay out of people's hair though, okay? Preferably mine. I don't want a nest in my hair. But let's look at this story. It looks kind of promising. So we all need to listen.
The book of Exodus is all about how God rescued the Israelites. The main character is a man named Moses. Though born an Israelite, he was raised in Egypt. Later, he lived in the desert for 40 years, taking care of smelly, dusty, dirty sheep. Chapter 3 of Exodus tells us about one extraordinary event. One day, while taking care of the sheep and minding his own business, Moses saw something strange. A burning bush. Well, actually, that wouldn't be so strange in the hot desert. You would think that Moses could just throw some water on it. But there was no need to call the fire department because the bush didn't actually burn. It was on fire but did not burn up. Moses wanted to get a closer look. That's when things got even more interesting. The bush actually talked to him. Well, the bush didn't actually talk to him. It was God talking to him through the bush. Kind of like a ventriloquist using a puppet. God said, "Moses, Moses." Well, Moses did the only logical thing he could do when talking to a burning bush. He said, "Yeah, that's me, Moses. Here I am." Then God told Moses not to come any closer, but instead to take off his shoes. That may seem very strange, but it's like taking off your dirty shoes before going into someone's house. It's a sign of respect. Anyway, back to the talking, burning, but not really burning up bush. God told Moses that God had heard the crying of the Israelites in Egypt. The people were living in slavery. They were poor, hungry, and had no one to help them. God had a special rescue plan and wanted Moses to lead the rescue. You see, God wanted to take the people out of slavery and into a wonderful land. The only problem is that the Pharaoh, the king of the Egyptians, would not want to let any of them go. God wanted Moses to be the one to talk to Pharaoh and lead the Israelites away to the promised land. He told God, "Who am I to lead them? How about sending someone else to do it?" God promised that Moses would not be alone and that God would give him everything he needed, if only Moses would trust. No, not dust, trust. The Israelites had been in Egypt for 400 years, and most of them didn't even know who God was anymore. So Moses asked, "Who shall I say is sending me to rescue them?" And God said, "I am who I am." Now that can sound a little weird or even a little rude, but God was really saying, "Trust me, I will be who you need me to be, a rescuer." It was a solid promise and a guarantee. So with that, Moses did trust God. He went to Egypt as an 80-year-old man and led God's people out of Egypt, just as God promised. Moses saw God do amazing miracles and fulfill all, I do mean all, the promises as he trusted God. And that's how it happened in the Bible.
That was another great story. Wow. Okay, so maybe we can use that story to help us find the second lantern?
Well, where was the story found?
Well, I know the story was found in Exodus, and remember, explorers, we're using coordinates to find the lanterns on the map, so that means we'll need letters and numbers, but with Exodus, it's E, but what's the number?
It sounded like the story was from a big portion of the book of Exodus, but didn't it focus on one specific chapter?
Oh, yes, right here. It states that in chapter 3, there was an extraordinary event. That must mean the numbers 3 and the letters E, so it's found somewhere here in E3. Okay, I think I found it. E3 is where the next infinity lantern of trust is.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I don't think so. I brushed my teeth and I put deodorant on. I don't think... Am I missing something?
We're all thankful for that. But no, aren't you forgetting about our signal verse?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. Okay, I think the signal verse was found in Isaiah chapter 60, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Great memory.
Verse 1. I almost forgot. I'm sorry.
Great.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1.
Great memory. Say it with us, explorers. Arise, shine, your light has come. The Lord's glory has shone upon you. Now, say it with me, explorers, this time.
First, let's put this sign up. I think that'll be very helpful. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's say it again.
Arise, shine, your light has come. The Lord's glory has shone upon you.
Can we say that one more time? I have such bad memory. Let's do it one more time.
Okay. All right, explorers, say it with me. Arise, shine, your light has come. Lord's glory has shone upon you.
Wow, thank you, explorers. I almost forgot that, but is there anything else we have to do? Are we done? I don't know.
How about that we need to arise and let our light shine by learning the Pathfinder saying to help us learn the Lantern of Trust?
Oh, right you are. Okay, explorers. The best way to get around on Adventure Island is by using a path. So, today's Pathfinder is arise and shine with trust. Can you guys say that with me? Arise, shine with trust. That's the Pathfinder. But let me help you guys. Let's add some motions to that. Yesterday, you remember we did arise, shine with love. The first two movements are going to be the same. When I say arise, I want you guys to stand up. And when I say shine, I want you guys to lift your hands all the way around like an arch, like a rainbow. But when I say trust, I want you guys to do this motion. Okay, I want you guys to go like this. This means trust in sign language. So it's arise, shine with trust. Okay, so are you guys ready? Do you have the motions memorized? Okay. Arise, shine with trust. Thank you. Wow.
Great job, explorers.
Okay, we're off to discover the Lantern of Trust. Explorers, follow your island guides as we begin our next adventure. But first, we're going to have the little kids go first with their groups, and then we're going to separate by the older kids in rows, okay? So, all the little kids, follow Pastora. And then the rest of the kids will follow in rows their line leader. Thank you. See you guys later. Remember, arise and shine with trust.